Turning to the Dobbs decision and the Supreme Court overturning Roe v. Wade, how does this help or hurt your candidacy and the Democrats' chances of maintaining their majority?
The Dobbs decision really helps to highlight the urgency of this race. I believe in a lot of ways, and I say this from serving in the state legislature, that the politicians who have been really weaponizing the wedge issue around abortion, they were doing it for power and never really expected to be accountable to what they were fighting. They never thought they'd actually have to make the decision to take away the rights of women, people who become pregnant, because they knew that sane people, people who believe in humanity, would raise the standard. Well, now that they've gotten their way, and Mitch McConnell has stacked the Supreme Court, and now they've taken away this one of the more central rights for privacy and humanity. People are waking up and realizing that, wait a minute, what are you all trying to do? You're actually trying to take away our humanity. You're actually trying to take away our voice. I've dealt with and worked with folks who are lifelong Republicans or not registered at all, that have shared painful stories about their experiences going through pregnancy, sharing stories that family of theirs were raped, children who were raped, who nearly lost their lives, and the trauma that they experienced. And so now people are talking about this not from a partisan lens, but from a very personal one. And because of that, you're seeing races across the country that are raising the standard and fighting to protect this critical right. We saw what happened in Kansas. We're seeing it happen in Kentucky too. And it will help not only candidates that are on the right side of history, but it's going to help us secure our future. And I'm proud to stand up for the rights of women and those who become pregnant. I'm proud to stand up for the rights of Kentuckians, and we're going to win this race.
Would this be one of your top policy goals if elected as senator?
It is definitely one of my most immediate focuses now, realizing what is before us, and the Supreme Court has made it clear where they're going next. Interracial marriage, the ability to have family planning. We know what's before us, so we must immediately do the work of codifying these critical rights, right to privacy, marriage equality, and all these different rights and opportunities that have been taken for granted for far too long. So that is a first order of action. We need to get rid of the filibuster. We need to protect those rights and get on to doing the bigger work of ending poverty and protecting democracy in our country.
And would you support expanding the Supreme Court?
Absolutely. I believe we need to unpack the Supreme Court by expanding it. Mitch McConnell has already packed it, and we're seeing the results of that now. So I absolutely believe we need to expand it to unpack and undo the damage that the Grim Reaper has done. And I'll be a proud folk to make that happen.